Okay, I'm in Photoshop and I have the panel with the collage layout and one image open. I'm going to click on the image and drag it onto the template. And it's going to come in a little bigger because it's bigger than this page layout. But if you click on this picture, you'll see the handle and the image is selected, and there are these little anchor points. If you hold down your Shift key and click and drag it in, you can make it small enough that it's going to be about the right size or about the same size of this document. So I'm just going to reduce it so that you can see it here. Okay, so there's my image, and right now when I placed it onto the template, it brings it below to the layer mask. I'm going to click and drag it. Hit return so I can select that image, and click and drag that layer above layer mask 1. So now it's like a layer of cake. This is the top layer. This is the frosting. Sorry, I just double clicked it. This is the frosting layer, and this is the cake underneath it, and these are the different layers of cake. Okay. Now I want to put this image on this left-hand side here because it's a vertical image. So I'm using the vertical placeholder image. That's this little swirly P that you keep referring to. It's just a placeholder image. It's like this image, only it doesn't have a picture in it of a person. So I'm just going to move it right above there. And I'm going to click on the layer mask. This is the layer mask icon. And this is the layer with the, sorry, I just double clicked it. This is that placeholder layer. Okay, that's all this is. And they're connected to each other. So if I turn off this little chain, I can actually move this layer mask around. I'm sorry, the image within this layer mask, and it's still hiding. If I turn this back on, and I'm going to click and turn my image back on, I'm going to click the layer mask icon and drag it onto my new image. So now the placeholder image has been released. I'm going to turn this off so you can see it. Now I understand you're trying to delete it. All you have to do is drag this layer with the placeholder image to the trash can that's on the layer panel. And now it's deleted. So I'm going to turn my layer back on so I can see my image, and now that layer mask is on this image. Okay, if I turned off this chain, I can move this image around independently from the layer mask, and you can see that it's just hiding. So it's only showing what I want it to show. That's what the whole point of the layer mask is. So I'm going to put it back in place. It's slightly bigger than my layer mask, so you can't see the bottom of this image, which I don't want it to show. Make sure that's all completely there. I'm going to hit return to select it, and I'm going to turn this chain back on. So now it's connected to that layer mask. That's all you have to do, is just delete the placeholder image once you have your image in there and it's replaced that placeholder image. These are just there until you put your images in there.